Hi. How you doing? Who the heck is this? Deb. Deb says, "Hey Bobby and company, but you're a Facebook user again, Deb." I don't know how that happened. I'm sorry about that. Can you hit that eCam link again for me, Deb? If you can't do it during the live, I'll link it to you later. And Crimson's here. Hello. And Amy's here. Hello. Hello. If you're in the replay, let me know you're in the replay. Hashtag I am in the replay. And if you are live, let me know that you're live. Like Kirsten. Hello, Bobby and everyone. TGIF. Saturday morning. Yeah, it is Saturday morning for some people, right? Hello. Hello, groupies. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, cool. It's Friday night for me, so I'm having some wine. If you have wine, you can have some too. If you don't have wine, then you can't. Sorry. Or if you don't drink wine, have whatever you like. You know what? Just going to wait a few more seconds. If you're live, you can comment the whole time, and I'm going to go through my spiel and ignore the comments, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to read the comments. And yeah, we got... oh, by the way, no Daily Fuel tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, so there will be no Daily Fuel. Those of you watching in the replay, I'll get to this early on. And also Monday, no Daily Fuel on Monday. Jeez, there's a lot going on in my house. So the next week or so is probably going to be loud. Because my daughter's going away to school next Friday. So then Monday, no Daily Fuel. Back on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. And then again, no Daily Fuel on Friday and probably Saturday. Because we'll be taking her to school. So anyway, that's that. Why don't we just get started? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm glad you didn't say y'all, because now I said it. Because then you'd have made me say it, and I don't like saying it because I sound weird when I say it. Hi, Ty, how are you? And Crimson has beer and popcorn. Very good. Let's start. Wants versus needs. Wants versus needs. I'm usually not at a loss for words. I have a whole spiel written down, and I don't feel like saying what I wrote yet. Yeah, wants versus needs. This topic was coming to me because I got a thing that I wanted, and I got two things that I needed, and one of them I didn't want. But both of them I needed. And it just made me realize that sometimes the universe gives you things that you need, and even though the thing that you need is not necessarily the thing that you think you want. And man, that can really suck. And I wanted to talk about that today. And it doesn't matter what's up, Bobby. Who's that? Oh, it's Mark. Okay, so yeah. So here we go. Wants versus needs. Wants are great. Wants are wonderful. They're things that we want, right? It's like, oh, I see this thing, I want it. I can think of this thing, and I want it. And at first, I think wants are amazing. They get you going. They inspire you. They're wonderful. It's like, I want to do this. I want to make that. I want to go there. I want to see this person. I want to do that. Right? Whatever you want. I want this relationship. I want this money. I want this job. I want this business. I want this thing. I want that car. I want this house. I want, right? And wanting, for the most part, is good because it's what keeps us. It keeps driving us. You know. Here's what happens along the way. I want something, and then I still want it, and then I notice I don't have it, and then I really want it, and now suddenly I'm attached to the idea of it, sometimes to the point that nothing else will do. And then you start closing yourself off to other things, you know? And that's not really good. See, the ego gets attached to things. The ego becomes like, that would be amazing if we get that, but I don't want anything but that. That's it. That's all I want. Nothing else will do. I will be very... And then here's what happens. If you don't get it, you didn't... In technical terms, nothing happens if you don't get it. I want that thing, I don't get it. Okay, well, I'm still here, right? But what happens from the ego's point of view? It feels like a loss. It feels like, oh my God, I lost that thing. Because when you want it from the ego perspective, it's like you you try to feel like you attach your identity to it. That's what attached to it means. It's like now it's attached to you. I'm attaching my identity to it. So if I don't get that job, oh my God, I talked to everybody about how I was going to get this job and now I didn't get the job. I feel like an idiot. You didn't lose anything. You didn't have the job before. You still don't have the job. But we feel like now I've lost something. I've lost this opportunity. This was going to be the thing that was going to get me to here. And now I won't be able to get here because I don't have this thing. It's like, yeah, because the universe only knows that one way to do it, right? Source gives us inspiration, and it's wonderful, and that's the beginning of want. And then the ego starts to attach to it and value it too much and identify with it and worry about it. That's a want. Now let's talk about needs. Number 2, needs. You always get what you need. You always get what you need. You just always do. You know, it doesn't always feel like it. You certainly don't always get what you want, but you always get what you need. And I hate sounding like a Rolling Stones song, but there's no other real way to say it. Needs aren't ego-driven. Needs are your connection to source. Needs are who you are in the big picture. Needs are you, the spiritual being. Not just you. The wants are the human adventure. Needs are the spiritual being. That's basically it. So what is the need? I'm fighting with this one because I don't want this to be how it is, and I don't want this to be how it is today, because I'm at a place where I'm realizing that I have needs and I'm working towards them, and I have desires, which is wonderful, and I'm working towards them, and I continually find myself in a position where I have built things around me that are not really, I don't give a shit. I don't want to sustain this. I don't want to do this. That's where I am. And I don't like that because have you ever gotten the feeling where you're like, how am I here again? Right? That kind of a feeling. And so it's like, I had 2 things that I wanted. I didn't get one of them. And I had already attached myself to that thing. And now it didn't come to me, and it was interesting because as soon as I found out that it's not coming, I felt this wave of relief. I felt this relief because I realized in that moment that I didn't need this thing. I just wanted it because it was like some easy way to do something that I wanted to do. And I was just like, man, this isn't even something that deep down, if I was being really honest with myself, I probably didn't even want it. I just wanted what it signified. And, but because it came with a whole bunch of other shit that I definitely did not want to deal with. But I was just like, you know what, I'll deal with that shit later because right now I get the prize. Yay. Right? So it's like, so I didn't get it, and then I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why do I feel relief about this? Because the relief was because I've been looking for it. I've been attached to this thing for months now, and I've been looking for it, and what and all that shit, right? That I tell you guys not to do, but I still do, and don't tell anybody. So that's where it was, and suddenly this wave of relief came over me that I was like, oh, thank God, I don't have to do that crap anymore. I don't have to worry about that thing anymore. I don't have to be attached to this thing that I really don't want, but I think that I want because in my egoic mind, I have made it the one way to get to where I want to go. When clearly, it's not even the way. There are a million other ways. I just don't know them. See, this is what happens. It's like, I want to get over there. And the universe starts giving you ideas, and suddenly you just like what I do sometimes is I see one idea and I just go, that one, I like that one. I can understand how that one will get me to here and to here and to here and to there. Got it, figured it out, done. I don't like surprises. I don't like waiting. Just give me that. Yeah, but this thing comes with this and that and this and that. You got to deal with those. I don't give a shit because I got there. As long as I get there, I don't care if there isn't even as good as I thought it was going to be. I just want to get there. That's it. So I wanted it. I wanted it. I didn't need it. In fact, I needed to not get it. That was the deal. That's what I'm coming to grips with. Is like, why did I want something that I needed to not get? Why is that even a thing? You know, I don't have answers for you guys today. I have a lot of freaking questions. I have one answer. And it kind of this whole situation reminds me of when my car died a few months ago. And this was the other thing that I did get, by the way. It all led up to the car. But I'm not going to tell you the details of these things. They're not important. But the just suffice it to say, we all have things that we want. We all have needs. And sometimes they don't match. Right? But when the thing with the car happened, you may recall that my car broke down. And I was like, this is fucking great because my car broke down and that's exactly what I need, right? I need my car to break down. Well, I needed my car to break down. I needed my car to break down for lots of reasons. I just didn't need my car to break down. Like, I didn't want it to. You know, I didn't want my car to break down, but I needed it for it to break down. Put it that way, right? Long story short, we ended up getting a new car, but instead of freaking out about it, I asked, what's the gift here? What's the gift here? A thing has happened that I didn't want to happen, but I needed it to happen. I didn't know I needed it to happen until later. So I was asking myself, what's the gift here? Now instead of a thing happening that I didn't want, there's a thing that I wanted that didn't happen. And I'm trying really, really hard to ask, what's the gift here? Because I thought that was the fucking gift, you know? What's the gift here? What is the gift here? Well, the gift is that I come to the clarity that I didn't need that. I didn't need it. It wasn't really what I even wanted, but it seemed like an easy carrot. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like an easy thing to get and just go to the place I want to go. But what if the universe is saying, dude, we can get you here like 10 other ways that are way better than that one. Don't be so stuck on that one. Don't be so stuck on it. Don't be so like it has to be that or else. Don't, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at. That's two. I have a third. I don't even know that it fits anymore because it did fit in when I wrote stuff down, but I've gone off on tangents here that I kind of feel like I don't know if it fits. Anyway, fuck it. I'm just going to tell you. Here's what it led me to. And it led me like that, fast. This happened in a day. You have been watching me on Daily Fuel. And I've said this earlier in the group time. You have been watching me on Daily Fuel have psychoanalysis time with you guys. That's what this is. This is me blah, 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 figuring out my friggin' life in front of a live studio audience, and that's what this is, and will continue, right? So I know I just said like I surround myself with things I don't want to sustain. I'm not talking about the group. I'm not talking about Daily Fuel. I'm not talking about what we're doing here because it is boiled down to there are two things that I need. Two things that I need that deal with us. There are other things that I need, my family and stuff, but that doesn't have anything to do with you guys. Two things that I need. Number one, I need to do Daily Fuel because it is my lifeline to sanity. It is my way to figure out things way faster than when I don't do Daily Fuel. That's number one, is to continue doing Daily Fuel. Number two, the thing that I need to be doing is make my movie. I have been wanting to, you have watched me, if you've been watching Daily Fuel, you've watched me say, I'm making a movie, and I whittled it all the way down to a comic book, and said, I'm just going to make a comic book. I can do that. I know how to do that. I don't want to make a fucking comic book. I want to make a movie. But I didn't know how to make a movie. It was too hard. It was too big. It was going to take 75 years and 100 people and $10 million. And I was just like, I don't know how to do that. I know how to draw a comic book. I'll do that. I can at least tell the story in that medium. No. I'm not doing that anymore because then it's like I need to do what I need to do. And I'm watching things around me line up in certain ways that the needs are front and center. And everything else that I thought I wanted is just becoming really hard to sustain. Really, it's like, oh my God, that's so much work. And it's not letting me get to what I need to be doing. Which leads me to number 3, which is the word purpose. We want to have this grand purpose in life. And it's like everybody is like, I'm looking for my purpose. I don't know what my purpose is. And I think that a purpose is a want. I think we want it. I think we want to have this thing that I can say, my purpose in life is to do this. Well, what if you do it? Then what? Are you going to crawl in the grave the next day? Like, seriously, what are we talking about here? What if our purpose was just expansion? What if our purpose was just spreading love? What if that's the purpose of this? You know, we have a lot of things that we need to do. I want to make a movie. I don't want to be dead the next day. Well, I did it. I guess I got nothing left to do here. Later. You know, like, that's not what we're talking about. Then I want to do another thing, and then maybe another movie. Maybe I want to learn how to sculpt, or maybe I finally want to learn how to dance. I don't know. Probably not. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, I am making a movie. And what we are doing in this group is about pursuing our dreams. That's what it's about. It's what it's always been about. It's about, we have dreams and we want to pursue them. I call it an art-fueled life, but that's just branding. We have dreams and we want to pursue them. That's what we're doing here. That's what I talk about every day. That's what we all talk about every day. My dream is to make a movie. It's been my dream for a really, really, really long time, since before I met any of you guys. This has always been my dream. We're going back years. And every time I've started on that path, I've gone, wow, that looks really hard. Let me whittle it down to this other thing that's a little more manageable, or way more manageable, and I'll just make that instead. And that's not cool. Why did I do this? Let's see what you guys have to say. Wow, I should have nothing to talk about more often, because then you guys have all these comments. What's up, Bobby? That was Mark. Kirsten, I want tacos and I need tacos. I need a sip of wine. Hang on one second. I hear you. Hi, Ray. Why there are so many Facebook users today? So many Facebook users. Let me see what we got. Beer, I saw that. What's up, Bobby? That was Mark. Brandy is watching. Hello. Deb says hi, Ray. Brandy says hello, I'm here. Brandy, you're a Facebook user now. How'd this happen? Okay, I'm gonna tag all you guys with the link again. I'm gonna ask you to please click that Ecamm link again. I don't know. It's because we are in a Facebook group, and Facebook groups have privacy settings, and God damn, it's like 100 degrees today, and these lights. I've got this light on low today. That's why it might look a little darker. All right, so that's Brandy. Hello. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you, click the link. And Marsha says TGI Friday, Bobby. I can see that that's Marsha because of the. Hi, Marsha. I don't know why you guys aren't showing up. Hi, Deb. Mikey. That's a link to something. Amy, I want a tidier house. What I need is a cleaner organizer for the trillions of projects everywhere. I hear you. I feel your pain. I think that what I'm trying to get to is even that's a want. And I think after my little rant there, we can understand why. All of these things that we want are wants, right? What we need, what our purpose is this expansion, this movement to the next thing. Oh, there we go. The creation is the joy, right? The movement to the thing. There's no there to get to. We're not going to get anywhere and be like, I'm here and I'm happy and I never need to go anywhere again. As soon as we get there, we're going to want to go to the next place. And that's just how it is. And I feel like and here, here's why this is so frustrating to me, because all these things that I'm designing are designed to get me there. I want to get there, and so I'm going to make this business model. I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to set it up this way, and I'm going to do this thing. But what I want to do is make a movie. What I want to do is make Daily Fuel. But I don't mean I want to do Daily Fuel like I want to do this live and then I'm done. And when I say I want to make a movie, I mean I want to make movies. That's what I want to do. I don't have like this one movie that I just got to get this movie out of my head and then I can be done. No, that's what I want to do, but I don't do it. I come up with ways to get me to be able to do it. And the universe is just like, if you would just freaking do it, we would just go, blah, 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 blah. Here you go, you're doing it now. But it was easy for me to do that with Daily Fuel because Daily Fuel doesn't require much. You know, I didn't even need these blue lights in this background. The Daily Fuel is not about the blue background. Daily Fuel is just about me talking into a camera on Facebook Live. All this stuff already existed and is free. I didn't need Ecamm. I didn't need a DSLR. I didn't need the lights. I could have just used my iPhone. In fact, when I started Daily Fuel in my old group years ago, I just used my iPhone standing in the corner over there. And it was fine. Until I realized I could use this and this and this, and it got better and better and better. But it wasn't just one live, and I wasn't trying to get anywhere with it. I needed to do it. I needed to do it. Then I want to make a movie. Well, in order to make a movie, I need this, and I need this, and I need this, and I need this. I got to get there. I can't do it without those things. I got to get there. And then I'm creating crap to get there. That doesn't work for me. It has never, ever, ever, not once worked for me. So, Amy, you want to tidy your house. That's a want. What do you need? Kirsten, sometimes our wants are actually catalysts for things way better that we need, but we might not see it as the first step. Yeah, that's right. The want initially is inspiration. I like that, Kirsten. The want is inspiration. I'm going to get inspiration. Source is going to inspire me to call that person, do that thing, call that person, right? Those things. And then suddenly it's like I get that inspiration and I'm like, oh, I got to talk to that guy. And now it becomes a want to, oh my God. I'm like sweating. Sorry. Right? Then it becomes this want that it's like, I can't get him on the phone. Right? And Source is like, relax. It wasn't about talking to him. It was just about picking up the phone and dialing and doing the action and getting into the flow of it. Then you move on to the next thing. You didn't have to talk to him. You just needed to make the call. That's it. But we think when we get this inspiration to call somebody that I need to talk to them. You don't. If they answered the phone, then clearly you were aligned to talk. If they don't answer the phone and never call you back, then there's no alignment there. The inspiration was for a different reason. A catalyst for something way better. But now we're stuck on that stupid thing. TGIF all. Hi, Melinda. How are you? I'll take a sip of wine to that. Thank God it is Friday. Your image, as imagined and followed, is an illusion. Identification is an illusion. As artists, we need to identify with an image. So how do we identify ourselves without an image? By letting go? Wow, that's such a good question. All right, what's he asking here? I talked about this the other day, your brand image, right? Your identity. And we need these things in business. Do we? I swear to God, I don't even know that we do anymore. I'm seriously questioning everything I have ever said in my entire life today. I'm wondering, is this all just complete fucking crap? You know, all this stuff we talk about. Oh, you need to have this thing, and you need to have a sales funnel, and you need to have this kind of a website, and you need to... Do ya? I don't know. Tell you what, Mikey, here's what I think about that. The idea behind the image is that it's what people think of you, and you get to project what other people think of you based on what you think of yourself. That's what I talk about when I talk about brand image and identity. So, but it is an illusion. It's an illusion, and it's an illusion that you're creating for them so they have something to latch onto you, and it's why they like you. Nobody's going to you like the idea of me. You know, people who like this group and who like Fuel Blue and who like Daily Fuel and who like Quantasy, you like the idea that I'm creating here. I'm not lying to you. I'm not making something up that doesn't exist, but it's still an illusion or an image that you're latching onto in some way, and one that you're creating in your head, and you're saying, I like that, it makes me feel good, and I want to be a part of it, and here I am. If you didn't like it, you wouldn't be here. You'd be gone. So, as an artist, if you're trying to create an audience, if you're trying to just be there, be known, be seen, get customers, get commissions, get clients, get a gallery exhibition, you got to have people who are in your camp. I mean, these things still are true, but I think that they're wants. I think that they're just things that we're trying so hard to get, and it's like, I didn't get that gallery exhibition. Fuck! Now I suck. You know, I didn't get the record deal. I didn't get the... What's another thing people don't get? I don't know. You know? Right? You know what I'm saying. Whatever the hell you want right now, I didn't get it. Imagine you didn't get it. Is that the end of the world? Are they coming with a body bag the next day? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, Mikey. I got to think about your question. It's such a good question. This is so perfect and relevant for me right now. Yup, so relate. See, this person doesn't have a name. Is it Deb? Is it Mark? Is it somebody else? It's Deb. Hi, Deb. Good, Deb. I'm glad. I know. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Well, that's just it. It's really, that's the hard part, is the universe has your back. Great. Except the universe gives you what you need, and the universe will give it to you through the path of least resistance, and a lot of times our resistance is up, so the path of least resistance is kind of rocky and crappy. But we always get what we need, you know? And here's how I know that. Because I have wanted so many things. I have wanted so many things that I've gotten. I've wanted so many things that I have not gotten. And regardless of them, I can't even list more than 5 or 6 off the top of my head. And I know there's been thousands of them. That at the moment they were just like the be all and end all. And now I couldn't even. Oh, remember when you wanted? Oh yeah, I used to want that. Oh, that's weird. It's like, what was that about? How important was it that a year or 10 years or 30 years later, I don't even remember that? Oh yeah. You know what I mean? You know what has never gone away is this. This has never gone away. I've always been this. Always. I need to be this. I need to be this. I do this. I do it live on Facebook. I don't need to do it on Facebook Live. I don't need to do it in a Facebook group. I don't need to do it in front of anyone particular. I just need to do it. And I need to do the pointing to my movie board. I need to do that. And it's not because it needs to actually be a movie. The movie is indicative of the big thing. There's nothing bigger than a movie. You know, I don't need to make a holographic 3D walkthrough experience because I don't really give a shit about that, and I don't even know that it's possible, except for that Van Gogh thing that I didn't get to go. I wanted to go to that, and I haven't gotten to go to that. But I'm not going to die from that. I don't know why you guys are still here. I don't even know that I'm making sense today. She may bite. What? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth? She may bite? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying. Just want to ask you, Bobby, do I need to read more books about the paintings? First of all, I don't know who this is. This is Mark. I just want to ask you, Bobby, do I need to read more books about the paintings? Mark, I am very sorry, but I don't know what paintings you're referring to. I don't understand this question. I don't know if I said something and you're asking me a question in response to it. or if this is in reference to something that I've forgotten, and I apologize for that. It happens a lot on this show. It's probably not you, it's probably me, but I don't know what you're asking me there. I'm sorry. If you want to re-ask the question with some more context, please do. Do I need to read more books? Well, that can't ever hurt. I mean, go read books. But I don't know what you mean. Sorry. The process is the goal. Okay. The process is part of the journey. I think the journey is the goal. But the process is a part of the journey. I don't know that the process is the only goal, because there are other parts to the journey. But yes, I'm going to agree with you on the intention of that comment. How's that? Not so much the semantics. That wouldn't be the word I chose, but yes. Kirsten, we don't learn anything by wanting and just getting it. Well, then there's learning shit, right? And I gotta tell you, Kirsten, I'm not in the mood to learn anything today. I'm in the mood to get shit, and I don't want to hear that. In fact, you're booted from the group. How's that? That's an inside joke. If I could stop sweating. See, I want to stop sweating. That's what I want. I hang on a second. I think you guys can deal with my hair not being lit up. That's hot. Yeah, we don't learn anything by wanting and just getting it. That's true, right? There's that old adage. Well, you didn't get it. You know, if it's either it's a yes or a no, or you learned a lesson. You know, that kind of a thing. Not with the car again. Yeah, I know. Well, the car is a good example, and you know. Garth's unanswered prayers sometimes. Like Wayne and Garth? I don't know what that means. No worries, Bobby. You happen to be very much in tune. Good. Thank you. Therapy live. Yes. This is therapy. Yes, this is therapy for me too. Please keep it up. I intend to. Just 2, not 3. No, I said the third one. You commented too early. Breathe again. Yeah, wow. We're going. You guys commented these a long time ago. That feels good. Have you seen the new Premiere Pro commercial? It is inspiring. No, I have not. I didn't go back to Adobe either. They want me back. In fact, I noticed that I could get it for like half price now because I quit for a while. But I've been sticking with Affinity, and I started doing video editing in Final Cut, and I like Final Cut. I like it a lot, actually. I don't think I'm going back to Adobe. The harder, the better. Now what? These are comments on what I said, I guess, and I don't remember what I said. Start small. Who's this? It's either Deb or It's Mark. Start small. Once again, Mark, I don't understand the context of the comment, because you said something when I said something, and then by the time I read the comment, a day and a half has passed, and I don't remember what the hell I said. So there you go. Mikey, Ari, all my comments. I am following your train of thought very closely. Good. But I don't remember my train of thought when I'm reading your comments from 10 minutes ago, so I don't know. Ray, purpose, repurpose, new purpose, a new portal. A new portal. Why did you write that? I like that. Stop with the heat. I'm in Florida. F you. It's not hot in Florida. Can you see me now? Yes, I can. Look at there you are. See, Brandy. Hi, Brandy. Nice to see you again. There we go. Sweat is good. Yeah, but not on live television. I mean, come on, man. Nobody wants. I'm dripping here. I don't know. I can't really see it in the screen. I feel it. Can you see it? Like, I don't know. It doesn't feel good. I'll give you that. I'll tell you that much. I mean, FLB is pulling out all the fur today. Cool your jets. It'll happen. Thanks. I know. I know. I know. Do you feel that creating crap is a distraction or a detour. Who's this? Oh no, my comments are gone. Oh damn it! Look what happened. They're gone. No wait, they're not. They can't. There they are. I forgot about swiping. Oh my god, what am I? 90 years old? Well, that's ageist, isn't it? 90-year-olds know how to swipe. What am I? I got nothing. All right. Where am I? FLB is, there we go. Mark. Deb asked, do you feel that the creating the crap is a distraction or a detour? Yeah, you know what? I had a conversation. Today's Friday, so as you may know, Friday is my talk with my buddy Landon day. And man, he and I are like running partners. We're somehow always going through the same crap, which is why it's good that we talk. Maybe it's not good. Maybe if we stopped talking, we wouldn't be dealing with the same crap all the time. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I feel like I'm advancing, but anyway, I said to him, I said, what is the point of going through all this stuff only to finally hit a roadblock and realize, oh, why did I come all the way down this path? What was the point? Do you feel that the creating the crap is a distraction or a detour? I feel like it's a distraction. I feel like it's a detour. Here's the best answer that I've got for this today, Deb, is that we Deb, I'm going to walk through this from the beginning, okay? And not for you, but for me. We are spiritual beings on a human adventure, right? We have come to the amusement park. We're here to play. We knew it was a game. How about it's not an amusement dog? We came to the fun house, right? Look at me in this mirror. I look ridiculous. My hips are this wide and my head is this big and really tall, right? And it's like, except I don't want to look that way. And I'm trying to figure something out. I'm trying to do something in the amusement park. It's like I need this purpose at the amusement park. But we don't go to amusement parks for a purpose. I'm coming up with two. All right, hang on. All right, start over. Spiritual beings, human adventure. Here I am. I want to do this thing. And I feel this need. I feel that I came here with a need to express myself and to learn more about myself. How about that? How about that's why we don't get what we want, but we get what we need? Because my need as a spiritual being was to come here and express myself through my art, through myself, and learn who I am. To just be me. And to learn more about me. And as Kirsten pointed out, you can't learn anything if you just want a thing and you get a thing. That's what we did up there. That's what Source Energy Land is. I want a thing, I get a thing. This is fucking boring. There's no growth. Everything I want is amazing. Everything's amazing. When everything is amazing, then nothing is amazing. I need differences. I need bursts of amazing in a sea of mediocrity so that the amazing really feels amazing. But I don't like the mediocrity. I hate it. And I really don't like it when things don't work out my way. I'm me. I deserve better than that. Right? So is it a distraction in the grand scheme of things? No, I think that's the point. I think that's why we're here. I think we're here to try different things and check them out. And, I don't like that. Well, now I know I don't like that. But up there, I didn't know if I liked it or not because everything was fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Are you catching my drift here? It's like, imagine that you're just in an ice cream shop and you can have all the ice cream you want and you never get a stomach ache and you never get sick and you never get tired of it and you never get anything, but all they got is vanilla. I can have all the vanilla ice cream that I want. But if you want, you can go to that place over there and you're going to get sick a lot. And they have a million flavors of ice cream. And most of it's going to suck and you're going to like vanilla better. But occasionally, you're going to find mint chocolate chip. That's my favorite, right? You're going to find mint chocolate chip. So whatever your favorite is, right? You're going to find mint chocolate chip and it's going to be like, what? What is this? This is incredible. This is incredible. And that's why we're here. We're here to find the mint chocolate chip. So, I try it over here. Is the mint chocolate chip over here? No, it's not. Was that a waste of time? Was it a distraction? Was it a detour? It feels like it from this point because I'm attached to the mint chocolate chip now. It's like it's all I want. But from my spiritual point of view, that's the point. That's why I'm here. I'm here to taste that crap. What is this? Lime? What's it got in it? Raisins and peanuts? I don't want that in my ice cream. Blech. Right? I want mint chocolate chip. Good question. I'm working on a live video this weekend during the storm. Wish me lick. I don't think I ever told you the story of the time I was talking to a client and she was a new client and she had to do this thing and she was telling me, I'm going to do this thing, and I wrote, good lick. I feel like an idiot. Oh, dude, thanks. That's great. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hang on, let's see what we got. Oh, all right, well, I can hide behind Amy's profile and fix my sweaty head. All right, oh, you guys. When I was 20 years old, I had no idea how I would get to 30 years old. I did not know the journeys I would take or the highs and lows along the path. I had to trust that I would get to 30. I learned a lot of stuff along the way, and I've had epic failures, down days with all the joys in spits and spats. When I was 30, I had no idea how I would get to 40. But I started knowing that I wanted things, stuff I wanted to achieve artistically, things I wanted to create. It's been a learning process, and as another decade has gone by, I have fine-tuned the trusting process and enjoying the journey too. Being here and enjoying here and learning here, things helps to travel towards the things I want. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So that's the point, right? Deb, Amy, when you're here, I want to get there. I don't know how to get there. There is no there. I just want to be me. I just want to be me. And the way that I am best being me is by creating my stories, and I want to do it in a movie because that is the biggest challenge for me, and that would be the most epic thing that I can think of to do. And I want to do Daily Fuel because this is just amazing to me. This is, maybe not today, but this is just amazing to me, But I keep creating formulas, recipes to get to this imaginary there. It's like, first of all, I've made up a destination. I've assigned it to some importance in my life that I have to be there. And I have determined that the only way that will be acceptable for me to get there is this. And all of it's made up, and all of it's fake, and none of it's real, and none of it's what I need. None of it. Don't identify yourself. Clearly you're not. Oh gosh. That's Sarita. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you on Daily Fuel. Oh. Don't identify yourself. Yes. Apita is here. Hey Bobby and others. Oh, there you go. That's the way you do it. Nice. Thank you. How you doing? Nice to see you. Kirsten, just be you. I'm going to have a sip of wine, Kirsten. Hang on, then I'm going to read your comment. That was a big glass of wine. I'm like almost through with it. Just be you. Be authentic each step and follow your heart. Disney says if you follow your heart, dreams do come true. It's funny that you mentioned Disney because Walt is somebody that there are things about him I don't like, but there are things about him that I do like, and I try to study how he did some of the things that he did, because he did big things. You know, there are methods that he used that I could do without, but that's neither here nor there. But I was talking about him today, so it's interesting that you mention him. I mean, you didn't mention him specifically, but Disney in general, you know, dreams come true. Amy, can you trick the universe and aim way, way, way higher than the thing you want, and then the thing you get is what you wanted? You know, maybe let's explore that for a moment, shall we? Because you know, who cares if this one's 7.5 hours long? That's a really, really good question. All right, first of all, can you trick the universe? No, I don't think so. But can you trick yourself? Yes, I think you can, right? And I think that what's happening is, what your question is saying to me is, can you do the opposite of what I've been doing? I want this thing here, but this thing seems so high to me down here that I'm willing to settle for something down here. It's like, I know how to make this. I want this big thing. I'm going to whittle it down to this thing. I can make this. And then sometimes I'm able to make it, and sometimes I'm not. And regardless of whether I get it or I don't get it, by the time it's at the point where it's being answered, I'm just like, I don't give a shit about this. This isn't even what I fucking wanted. You know what I mean? So what you're saying is, can you trick the universe into aiming way, way, way higher? I think what you're going to do is you're going to trick yourself into reaching way, way, way higher that way. Because to me, a movie is so big that, like, I am standing here saying I'm making a movie, and I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. Which is why I changed it to a comic book and a graphic novel at some point, because that I know how to do. That I can do that with my eyes closed. And I started doing it, and I was just like, this isn't going to be anything I want, so I stopped doing it. The movie, I don't know how to aim bigger than that, except to say that that I want Fuel Blue to be a movie studio. That's what I want. I want Fuel Blue to be a movie studio. So right there, I'm just like, I don't know what that even looks like. I don't even know what Fuel Blue, the movie studio, would do. Aside from make movies, like, would I do, like, would I have clients? Would I be working? Who would I be working with? You know what I mean? Like, how would that work? I don't know. So yeah, that's the way to do it, Amy. Is aim so big that I don't think you're going to aim so big that you're going to hit something lower and that's the thing you wanted. I think you're going to aim. I think that the point is that if we did aim so big that we would shoot there. I think the problem isn't that we're aiming too big. The problem is that we're looking at the thing that's so big and going, let me aim a little lower so I can hit it. And then it just goes, dude, no, that's lame. I don't like that. I don't really want that. You know what I mean? But when you put your sights on the thing that you really want, and then, like, you daydream about it, or you meditate on it, or you think about it, or you start telling people about it, or you're talking about it, or you're thinking about it, or you're writing about it, or you're drawing something about it, or you're painting something about it. It's fucking amazing. It's like, it just, right? You can't help but it's like light shining out of you. And that's how we get there. I gotta do that. Anyway, before I read that, Crimson, that's what I'm making this group about. I'm making this group about pursuing dreams. I'm making it about, it's already about that, but I'm going to start massaging the language in here and the topics of Daily Fuel to, this is the dream, this is my dream, fuck it, I'm making a movie, and watch me do it. And join me. And do your dream at the same time. And get your ass on this show and let's talk about our dreams and figure out how to get there. Except we don't have to figure out how to get there. The way to get there is to dream it. How do you get to a dream? Oh my God. How do you get to a dream? What's your dream? I have this dream. Well, what's your dream? I want to dream it. It's this thing. How do I get there? Well, you know what? Dreams don't exist in 3D space. They don't. You know what happens when the dream becomes 3D reality space? It's just not a dream anymore. It's just fucking reality. You're still going to have a dream. It's going to be some other thing. How do you get to a dream? You go to sleep. You get out of 3D consciousness. You get out of this place. You stop looking at this shit and stop wondering, how can I make it with this thing and this thing? I can't do it with this shit. We can't do it here. We're constantly trying to do it here. It's not here. I'm in a room. I'm looking for this guy. The guy's not in this room, but I insist on looking for him in this room. And I will continue looking for him in this room until either I find him or I die. And guess which one it's going to be? Crimson. Yes, today I got a beautiful butterfly. I need a message of hope and perseverance. Did I want that? No, but I needed it all the same. I also got $20. That's nice. In the mail. I wanted that and I made a sale on Etsy. Oh, congratulations. That's nice. So I'm getting what I want and what I need by just letting things flow and following my dreams. We don't dream when we are paying attention to the news. We don't dream when we're gossiping or bickering or worrying. We don't dream when we're doing any of that crap. We dream when we zone out. We dream when we get in the flow. We dream when we go to sleep. That's when we dream. That's where this lives. It will become reality, but when it becomes reality, it won't be the dream anymore. We think we want to live the dream. We don't. We want to dream the dream and get the dream and move on to the next dream. We constantly want to be dreaming. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Come on, man, sing. Who is that? Can you trick? Hey, Thomas, what's up? All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. That? Yeah, it's a good song. You're right, man, it is. Everything is. Garth Brooks. Garth Stream. Oh, I don't know Garth Brooks. All right, you were probably referencing one of his songs or something, to which I am unfamiliar. This is the Quantasy, not the Wantasy. Why would I laugh and take a sip of wine? I don't know why I would do that. That's funny. Oh, liquor. Good lick. Hey, look who's here. Did you tell us why you can't have a fan there? I think you did, but I forgot. By the way, hello, everyone, especially Bobby. Good evening. Hi, Robin. How are you? Did I tell you? You know what, Robin? That's a really good question. The fan would be loud on the microphone, which is why I'm so used to recording in as silent a room as I can from, music days and stuff. When we did our CD, it was summertime, and when we did the second one, and I had to go into this vocal booth, and we had air conditioners in the recording studio, but whenever we would record anything, the air conditioners had to be turned off because the microphones would pick them up. And then it was my turn to get into the vocal booth, which was like a closet with rugs all over the wall to deaden the sound. And within 5 minutes, it would be 90-something degrees, and I'd come out of there 10 pounds lighter, and I'd have to wring out my sweatshirt. It was gross. Anyway. Butterfly. Start small on your movie that you want. Yeah. Here's the thing about that is that I don't have no experience at this. I have learned a lot how to do it, but what I'm saying is that it's not like I want to make a movie and I have no experience making anything. I have a lot of experience. There are aspects to it that are daunting to me that I decided I don't know how to do. And who is this? I don't like talking to Mark. Hey, Mark. Yeah. For example, the animation part. The animation part, I'm actually pretty good at. And I have a lot of experience because I used to make a TV show that was all animated and stuff. But one of the reasons that I was dead set against making a movie was because the way I knew how to do animation was with the old software that I was using, and it was limited, and it was not going to come out looking as good as what people expect to see in an animated movie. And that was daunting to me. So I was like, I don't want to do that. I have now learned that there's new stuff. Could you imagine that? 10 years has gone by and they've made new things. It's like, this is a concept that I've never contemplated before. Anyway, it's freaking amazing, and it's a lot easier and faster to work with. You are an integral part of the genius. Therefore, your identity is genius. Celebrate it at every opportunity. Oh, I like how you answered your own question there. I like that answer. I'm gonna let that sit all by itself. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here. We're already at almost an hour. I think someone needs a group hug just to slow down his breathing and heartbeat. Now, I think I need this. I need to get pumped. This is why I do Daily Fuel, but I know. Thank you. Hey, Lewis. All right. Thomas says, hey, Lewis. Hey, Huey Lewis. Huey Lewis? Huey Lewis said it best when he said, I want a new drug. Yeah. Life can be so boring and mundane. We need that higher level, the boost, the big boom, the result of all the damn work, the bliss. Yeah, and I think that's what it is that the wants become like a drug to us. You know what I mean? The needs are mundane. Here's a thing on my spiel that I forgot to say that fits in now, finally. It didn't fit when I was saying because I was going off on a tangent. Needs are never ego-driven. The ego wants the wants because the wants are immediately gratifying. Needs are not immediately gratifying, but when you surrender to it and realize, I needed that, they become ultimately gratifying, ultimately satisfying. But we don't care about that. We want the new drug. I want the high. I don't think you have to necessarily go all the way down to mediocrity in order to feel amazing. Why can't you have mediocrity occasionally and the rest is every day? Why can't one feel amazing from... Now you're doing it on purpose. You put a period. Yeah, you know what? This is semantics again. It doesn't have to be mediocrity. I just mean that there's an up and a down. There's an ebb and a flow. But in source energy land, there's level. Everything is amazing, right? But we need the ups and the downs. The roller coaster is not a fun ride if you get in the car and you go 2 feet on a straight line. No, you want to go hundreds of feet up and down, around and upside down and do these, right? That's what you want. The car goes this way, the back wheels go that way. That's my grandfather imitating Jackie Mason for you right there. ROFLAICGU. Rolling on the floor laughing and I can't get up. I'm doing it again. I wanted to take a sip and you made me laugh. Hi. Hi. Nice to see you. Why can't one feel amazing from a comparison to every day instead of all the way down to mediocrity? I think every day is mediocre. That's what I was getting at. It's two different words for the same thing. I don't mean mediocre is bad. I think mediocre is just average. Just what, oh yeah, it's what we're doing. I got this going on. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Oh, we all got it going on. I guess that's the way it is, right? To me, that's mediocre. To you, that's every day. It doesn't matter, right? None of it's amazing. It's amazing and other stuff. Whether that's here or here or here or here or here, it doesn't matter, right? It's not here. So, however you like to think of it, mediocrity seems a bit dramatic. Okay, that's fine. I'll grant you that. I don't know if you've ever met me, but I'm dramatic. Wicked late. At least I made it. Yeah. Oh man, you missed it. You mean I went insane. My head fell off at one point, I think. You must do Daily Fuel forever. I think I have to. I don't know that I have a choice in the matter. This one was early for a reason. It was early for a reason. Thank God I started it early. I should have started it earlier. I don't rush the endings. The reason is I have to make dinner and my son and I are having a movie night together. We've been watching We've been watching movies together all summer. We've been watching lately the Dark Knight trilogy. We're on the last one tonight. We're going to watch that. I'm excited. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Amy, if you don't know how to do a thing, ask for advice or help, or just do it, learning for mistakes as you go. If you want to make a movie, then aim for making a series of movies. Yeah, okay, that's your question from before. Should you aim bigger? Yes, I don't want to make a movie. I want Fuel Blue to be a movie studio, right? That's what I want. And you're absolutely right. There are things that I don't know how to do. But you know what got me to say, why am I not making the movie? Is because I kind of leaned into it a couple of weeks ago. And Jesse Fraser? I'm going to go with Fraser. Piped it, just happened to be live that day. She watches a lot in... hi, Jesse, if you're in the replay. She watches a lot in the replays. But that day she happened to be live. And she commented right there on the live. Because I was like, I want to make this movie, but I don't know how to do this part. Get it out there. And she wrote, I work for a company that does that part. Right? I can help you do it. And then I had a conversation with her the other night. We got on a phone call. I was like, what's involved with working with your company? And she told me, and I was like, are you kidding me? And not only that, because at first she was like, we can get it onto DVD and Blu-ray and get it onto streaming services. And I was like, that would be amazing. And then when we're talking on the phone, she says to me, so the first thing you'll have to do is decide, do you want to just go straight to streaming and DVD, or do you want to have a theatrical release? And I was like, what? I was like, you can have a theatrical release? And she's like, oh yeah, you just find a studio to work with. And she's telling me how you do that. And I was like, why did I... So all it took was just putting it out there. So that's, why did I make this group? I made this group to become a peer group of people so that we could all be like, this is my dream and I don't know how to do it. And there's 7,000 people in here that know how to help you. We can all do that. We can all do that here. That's why I made this group. Life's like a movie. Write your own... Did I skip? No. Life's like a movie. Write your own ending. Keep believing. Keep pretending. It worked for the frog. I don't know who the frog is. Okay, but that's perfect. We get to write our own script. You get to do that. And that's what I'm talking about when I say that art is our secret weapon. We can use art to create it. We can draw it. We can paint it. We can sculpt it. We can dance it. We can write songs about it. We can do all this crap. It's amazing what we can do. I love it. My dreams keep changing and get more expansive. Well, that's the other thing. And I'm going to be talking about that. Oh, wow. This is a future Daily Fuel. And by future, I mean probably next week. But once you have a dream, you got to lean into the dream because the dream is going to keep growing. And you got to be willing to grow with it. And I think what happens is that a lot of times I wasn't willing to grow with it because it would just start getting so big that I'd whittle it down. They get more expansive. So looking forward to what the universe will have in store for me. It's an adventure and I wouldn't have it any other way. Good for you. Oh, Now I feel like I have to assess what my dream really is versus wants. Yeah, sorry. That's I should put a warning on Daily Fuel. Warning, this show will make you think that you've been doing it wrong. Is it bigger than I'm aiming? Can I aim higher if I look past my wants? If you can think higher, you can aim higher. How about that? If you can think higher, then you haven't gone as high as you want to go. Freeze large bottles of water and place them behind a handheld fan. It runs silent and you get a chill breeze. Huh, that's a good idea. This heat snuck up on me. We're having a heat wave here. Usually during the day I leave the door open and these lights aren't on and it's fine. It's also at around the evening the temperature changes down here. It gets warmer in the evening. I come down in the morning, it's nice and cool down here. Just do Daily Fuel in the morning. About pursuing dreams. When you start doing parts of your dreams and put it out there, even when you don't know where out there might lead, things happen. Yeah, Robin, you're absolutely right. When you don't know what I have this big dream. I don't know how to do the whole thing today, but I know how to do this part. Do the part, right? That is the universe telling you. That's your inner being telling you. You just do the part. Just do the part. Just do the part. Just do it. Just start right there. Start right there. Good, Robin. Thanks for the reminder. You get a booby prize. Mikey's ready to go. Mikey's like, come on, man. I got things to do today. I didn't sign up for an hour-long episode. I told you, Bobby, just put it out there. Things happen. Like Jesse, I keep saying this over and over and over. Now I'm going to start drinking. I think when one whittles their dreams down, it's because of being afraid of what will happen when you start getting close. Ooh. You know, Robin, I'm not going to deny that. I think there's a very valid point. Very valid point. What is she saying? That you're afraid, like, what if the dream is so big that now I start getting close to it? Can I live up to it? Am I that's a worthiness question. Am I worthy of this big thing? Am I able to sustain it? Or am I able to hold it on my shoulders? You know? It's easier to be like, you know what? Just give me the smaller thing. It's not as heavy. Boom. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Nice to see you. Wine. It's gone midnight. Got to get some sleep. Booby. I am in charge of saying when the booby prize is. If you want the booby prize, you got to be here at the end. Them's the rules. I put out in the ether that I wanted to do more audio projects, and bam, within a week or two, an opportunity fell in my lap. I gotta love the big U. Start walking toward the dream, and the doors open. That's it. Night, night, all. Good night, Amy. I need a drink. Well, Peter's in the lead for the booby prize as of right now, and we're going to be done, guys. Have a wonderful night. As I said, tomorrow, no Daily Fuel. We'll be back on Tuesday. Booby now. Amy, you can have the booby prize, okay? Back on Tuesday. Thank you guys for sticking out with me today. Bye. Oh, they stole it from you, Amy. That fear of success again, and doing good, says Peter. So, Peter, you haven't been here in a while. You get the booby prize. Goodbye.